This interview has been brought to you by High Society Vintage, your vintage plug. HS till infinity. Elevate the culture. Make sure you check them out at highsocietyvintage.com and on Instagram.
Why? Hold up, why? Dirty, yeah. I just put a flashlight on my Glock, yeah. So I can kill a pussy nigga in the dark, yeah. Futuristic whip, snap my fingers and it start, yeah. Just a hood nigga, but she treat me like a star, Bitch, when I trap, no, I'm trapping from the heart.
What's up, world? Welcome to the Museum TV. I'm your host, Guru Sanaal. Want to thank you guys, as always, for keeping up with us. Make sure you continue to do that by following us on all our social media at the Museum TV. Check us out at TMTV.world, where you can find our directory that consists of all our videographers, photographers, graphic designers, anything you might need to get your next project up and running. And also check us out on our YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, and let us know how you feel. Now, today we're going to shed some light on the producers in and out of the Boston music scene. As you guys know, producers are continuously the unsung heroes of music creation. In this growing Boston music scene, we as a platform would like to showcase to you guys more all the talent that goes on behind the scenes, not just the vocals that are in the songs, not just the artist, but the person who really seamlessly puts together the beats and really makes the song what it is. Today in the Museum TV, we have TWayne The Kidd. How are you?
I'm chilling. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for coming by.
Word.
We appreciate you visiting us. So, you know, you've been making some moves. You got a song with Cousin Stizz, which is pretty dope. And it's not just a song with Cousin Stizz, it was featured in the Uncle Drew soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which is a movie.
It was crazy.
Which is super dope. Can you give us a little background of like how this all began for you? Because you're I want to say you're fairly new at this.
Yeah, I'm fairly new.
Okay, cool. Which is super dope. You're making some strong strides, like for someone who just started.
Yeah, thank you. For making beats, as far as like production, I've been doing it since like 2010, since I was in 7th grade. But when I came out here for college in 2016, that's when I think I finally started learning about the artists in the Boston scene and like how producing like really is a big thing compared to like what I thought it was when I first started making beats. Because the only reason why I was making beats because I was an artist at the time, going by TWayne The Kidd, same name. And I was using those beats so I didn't have to steal anybody else's beats or go on SoundCloud and YouTube, because I was like, I want to create my own sound. Cool. But I didn't necessarily know how to do it yet.
Mm-hmm. So it all sort of like began once you began college? Yeah,
when I began in college, I met a few kids that is incredibly talented. I met this kid named Luke Bars, Kieran, and Ricky Felix at the time. Okay. And Kieran is the one who pretty much taught me like how to make better beats, how to use VSTs, which is virtual instruments, and how to like pretty much sequence beats. Like
cool. So you had some mentorship along the way, which is always helpful. Is that kind of how you became aware of like who to work with in the city and whatnot?
Yeah,
just moving here, it's kind of like you're like a fish out of water. It's like who's who, what's what.
Pretty much, they were the ones who told me like who Cousin Stizz or who Big Leano was. Like first they showed me Munda, and then Suffolk County, and it was like, yo, Suffolk County was like the game changer for Boston. When that dropped, like I had the whole city on lock, I heard. And I was like, that's crazy.
That's dope. Were you able to personally meet Cousin Stizz and Big Leano, or like were you able to build a relationship with them?
I haven't met Stizz yet in person, but Big Leano, I finally did meet him.
They know who you are.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
They know who you are. That's important. That's what's up. So you know you're pretty versatile with this whole beat making thing. You know, as a creative, you know, specifically a producer, or even like someone like myself, we all have like an ear in a certain sound for certain sounds. So like, how would you describe your sound specifically?
I would say it's like futuristic and like video game soundtrack type of sound.
Like, are you a big gamer?
I'm a huge gamer.
You're a huge gamer, so you wouldn't put yourself you wouldn't box yourself necessarily in the trap.
Yeah, because that's the thing that I get a lot from a couple people. People think that I make like just like trap type of beats, and everyone wants me to like expand and be more diverse with like the drums. Yep. But literally, like my process when I'm making beats is I try to go for whatever sounds great to my ear. Okay. So like melodies is more like my cup of tea than like anything in making beats, and like the drums I kind of just try to make it more familiar with like the artists I'm working with.
Bet. And who do you, besides like, you know, the whole gaming thing, who do you go to for inspiration as far as like artists? Like, are you like a Pharrell fan? Do you have like any inspirations from like, I don't know, artists back in the day?
I mean, sadly, I was a huge Kanye. I am still a Kanye West fan, bro. I can't even neglect him. Even though he's being crazy with Trump right now, Kanye pretty much like made me who I am. Like my first like rap name was like TWest the West.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't always what he is now. So you know, it's not like y'all knew what he was gonna be doing what he's doing now. I can't really speak too much on that, but
I mean, I was freestyling to like all his like beats. I was freestyling to stuff from Graduation, College Dropout, because like I really was thinking like I was gonna meet Kanye one day. I'm like, yo, like
those
like
are
the
all
type of
great
stuff he
bodies
does.
of work. You
like
can't
I can do
deny
this
it.
too.
You still can't take it away from him.
Yeah.
You know, being a producer, I'm sure you kind of like run into the frustration of feeling like sometimes your work is overlooked, or you know, you're not really receiving maybe the credit that you deserve. Not just you, but producers in general. Like, do you feel like you run into that problem a lot?
I mean, I don't know. That's a weird one. I think I do run into that problem, and I don't sometimes, because like I've been connected with the right people. I want to say like since 2016, so like, I really didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But like other people that I try to talk to when I try to like sell beats and stuff like that, it's hard for me to sell something because like they ask me, did I get something placed with like someone like Gunna or Young Thug or like one of those triple X mainstream artists, and I'm just like, no. At the time I was like, I got something with Cousin Stizz, and sometimes the person I'm talking to will either not know who Cousin Stizz is, or they'll just be like,
yeah, I'm sure they know now.
Yeah, that's not really that big. It's crazy. There's still a lot of people that don't know who Cousin Stizz is, and I'm like, he is a mainstream artist just like everyone else, but people still look at him as a local Boston artist, which I think is like, it's messed up.
Nah, I think he's definitely, I've been paying attention lately.
I know like, he's huge. Like he's definitely
he's
huge.
doing his thing.
And he's been on tour with Super Duper Kyle
and
a bunch of other people.
I was just thinking how dope it would have been if Drake brought him out when he was here.
For shout out, yeah. Oh my lord.
Not even shout out, but
that'd be amazing.
No, I'm sorry. Offset brought him out.
Oh,
for Headlock.
Yeah.
That would have been, like, I was thinking that the whole concert. I'm like, why did that happen?
That is true. Yeah, that was a good song for like from the Migos of anything having the Stizz thing, because like to
that
be
video
real,
was shot in Bijou.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if you like look at the video, you can see like the whole background of it. And I'm like, wow, that's like somewhere where I DJ.
Damn,
that
that's
video
crazy.
Was shot there. But yeah, like another question I think I have for you too. Like, do you feel like now that we're in the time that we're in right now with all the technology and how everything's moving so fast, do you feel like the market for producers is kind of just like minimizing a bit because it's so easy to jump on SoundClick and download a beat or purchase a beat or whatever have you, and you know, let's say you just grab your beat, you go to the studio or you do it at home, and then you just send it out to one of those mix and master websites, and boom, you have a track. Like, do you feel like that's kind of like minimizing the experience of like going to the studio and, you know, really sitting down with the producer and really like tapping out the beats of each song and trying to find out which sample works with what? And
that's facts. I really feel like that's messing up the game too.
It is.
But like,
it's less tangible now.
Yeah.
You know, like people are just so quick to take that route.
And half the
which
time,
I understand. Like, I feel like if you're starting out, cool, because you're still testing the waters.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to work with people like you and other producers, and you know.
Exactly, because half of the time, most of those people that are like putting these beats up on SoundClick and stuff,
yeah,
they're not really like producers. I guess like the other term they get called is like beat makers, but there's people that's actual beat makers too that are really good. Like those type of people, it's kind of hard for me to look at them as like, do they really do this because they love music, or are they trying to do it just for like a certain amount of plays or some money, or they just want to be popular, just in a sense. And I think it's just crazy. Like, it definitely is killing the game. Like, there's a lot of people that like really go hard. They've been making beats since they were like 8 years old, that actually studied the game, who's been looking up to people like Jay Dilla and stuff like that. Like, I've been one of those people, and I feel like it's kind of messed up. Like, it messes up our shot.
It does. And I think, you know, I think it's something that people just need to like, they need to get back to the basics of things and, you know, really mingle with people. Like, I feel like the interaction right now is just strange. Like, in the music industry, it's like no one really wants to step outside of their house and meet people anymore.
That's the thing too. like some artists, I feel like they'll have an ego, so like they won't really want to like talk to people
I
sometimes.
was just about to
so
say that. I feel like the main reason why people do that is because of pride. It's like, oh, I don't want to feel like anyone helped me with what I did and take credit
like
for
there's
anything.
nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, like communication brings you a long way.
Yeah.
And I've been learning that like almost every day. That like as long as I communicate, like stuff works out.
Yeah.
So it's really not that hard.
Well, with that being said, and everything that you've experienced so far, and everything that you've dealt with so far, how do you feel about the Boston music scene currently, as of now?
Right now, I feel like it's been in a better place than like it's been before. Like
I agree.
there's so many people that's like working on their own music. There's like more producers that's been more inclined to work with people, and like they've been like coming out, showing who they are, showing like what talents they have. And there's a number of people I can think of in my head right now, like the Gone Broke Music Collective. I met them at a couple of, I think it was a couple shows. The first show I went to, it was a support local artist show, and that was like in Quincy. And it was a bunch of artists there. Like there's this producer named Baby Goat, and then he works with another artist named Little Crab and Conis, and had a couple names I can't even think on top of my head, but they're amazing. Like they're incredibly talented. This kid Baby Goat is a genius, like a musical genius. He's so smart, and they're just open, they're cool, and they just love to perform and just like show love and just do stuff. And I just feel like the music scene now is like fire compared to like what you guys probably had a couple years ago.
Yeah. And do you go back home at all a lot?
Yeah, I'm going home this weekend, matter of fact.
So you're originally from, you said New London, Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
How is the scene out there? I know we just interviewed Craigie F not too long ago on here, and he kind of gave us a rundown of like what things are like, but to hear from you would be cool too.
Yeah, New London, it's weird to think about New London, because like everyone there's incredibly talented people there, but like for them it's more like of a crabs in a bucket type of thing. Like everyone there, they really would like support popularity, and if it's not popular, they'll hate on you and they'll make fun of you for it. And then when they see it become popular, they still would like hate on you and be like, well, he never supported the hood, he never did this, he never did that. And I feel like it's just hard, because like some people, when they leave New London, they leave Connecticut, they don't even like rep it as their city and stuff anymore. Like they just leave and like don't come back. And a lot of artists that I know from back home right now in Connecticut are mad because there's no one that's staying, trying to help to build a scene. Like instead, everyone would like blow up and then they pretty much just leave.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough. I mean, but it's kind of like it is what it is too. At the same time, people got to move on with their lives and whatnot. But it would be nice to see something like pretty much like what's happening out here, over there.
Yeah, like if there was a number of people that actually like started to try to like help and build a scene over
Like
there,
movement.
I would gladly go back and try to help.
Yeah.
If any chance, like any artist that's
Some
booming
hometown
out
love,
there, I'll
some
send them
hometown
beats.
love.
I got them.
So what's next for TWayne? Like where can we find you? Like how can people purchase beats? How can they go about contacting you and all that good stuff?
So I'm everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat as TWayne The Kidd, 2 Ds. And you can buy beats like in the link in my bio. It's like hyperlink.co/kid.fm.
Okay.
And
so you got like a website?
Yeah, it's like a BeatStars type of website, but like I use my custom URL, and
cool.
I've been pretty much like selling beats through there.
Okay, cool. And so you would prefer for people to hit you up through that?
Yes, rather than my DMs, because
DMs are very easy to miss, so make sure.
And like people try to like, I don't know, they try to finesse something for me, and they try to like get over on me because they see that I'm younger and I'm 20, and they're just like, oh, like I see this kid, we can try to get over him, try to get some type of placement or something. But like I never look at it that way. I just always try to work with someone who really wants to work with music, not someone that's trying to do it for some fame.
Facts. Any projects or anything of that nature coming up?
At the moment, no. But the rap group I'm in right now, Black Suburbia, they're working on some new stuff soon, and they're trying to drop a couple EPs. Okay. So I'm gonna be part of them, just working on some beats, and then I'm gonna lay some verses down for my boys. Shout out to Visa, shout out to Exodus Freeman. So
you're gonna dabble in that
all of them.
In that whole rap scene?
Yeah, like they're my guys. Like out of everyone in Connecticut, like those are the main people that I look at. Like Black Burbs has always been like just who I've been. Like they're the reason why I actually started taking music seriously more than anything.
That's what's up. All right, now any shout outs? And also, one more time, where can people find you?
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TWayne The Kidd, 2 Ds.
Okay, cool. And any shout outs?
I mean, shout out to everybody, bossy, yo. Like, I mean, shout out to my man Seuss. That's my guy. I love him so much.
We got an interview coming from him very soon.
Facts. Shout out to Latrell James, by the way. He's really the real reason why I smartened up and like I just started working on music and getting hard. Like, he's always been telling me to stay positive all the time. So without Latrell's like guidance, I don't know where I would be. Shout out to T.Watt because he put me on to Big Leano in the first place. And T.Watt's a great person. Like, I feel like the world doesn't deserve T.Watt. Like, he does so much for everyone. He helps everybody. He doesn't even know people like that, and he'll still help you. That's just the type of person he is.
Well, we appreciate you for coming by and sharing all that knowledge with us. Hopefully, we shed some light on, music production and all that cool stuff. You guys heard it here first on the Museum TV. Make sure you are following TWayne The Kidd on all his social media. Check him out. Check out his beats if you're searching for beats. And also make sure you continue to support us and follow us at the Museum TV on all our social media platforms. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know how you feel. And also continue to check us out at TMTV.world. Once again, I'm Guru Sanaal. We are Boston's premier vlog.
Gang, gang.
Dirty, yeah. I just put a flashlight on my Glock, yeah. So I can kill a pussy nigga in the dark, yeah. Futuristic whip, snap my fingers and it start, yeah. Just a hood nigga, but she treat me like a star, Bitch, when I trap, no, I'm trapping from the heart, Bitch, when I trap, no, I'm trapping from the heart, hey. Bitch, stay in your lane and you better play your part, cause bitch, when I trap, no.
Hey, it's Noble, creator of the Museum TV, and I just wanted to thank you for tuning into Boston's premiere vlog. If you liked this video, please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'll leave a few other videos around here for you, just so you can see how we're exhibiting the culture stories.